that there is. Let's now move on. A shocking case has emerged from Assam's Hailakandi district, where a class 10 student was found dead inside her home. The postmortem examination has confirmed that the victim was sexually assaulted before being murdered. Police have arrested 3 teenagers in connection with the case, including the victim's ex-boyfriend. The accused have been booked under relevant provisions of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita and the POCSO Act. The brutal incident, of course, has sparked widespread outrage, with the victim's family demanding death penalty for the accused as the investigation now continues. We're also going to take a look at now what we know so far about the case. Let's tell you through our plasma screens what all do we know. Firstly, it was a class 10 student that was found dead inside a home in Assam's Hailakandi district. Police have arrested 3 teenagers, including her ex-friend. She was purportedly in a relationship over this case. The 2 others were also friends of this. All of them are juveniles. The accused are aged between 17 and 19. One is not. Police said this, confirming the details of the people that have been arrested. Postmortem exclusively accessed by NewsX confirmed sexual assault before victim was killed in a brutal manner. Police have invoked murder, rape and POCSO charges against all 3 accused, given that the victim was a minor. Forensic evidence has been collected now. Police continue to reconstruct the crime scene in Hailakandi, where it occurred in Assam. There's outrage. A victim's family has demanded capital punishment and a fast-track trial for the accused that have been arrested, 3 of them between 17 and 19 years of age. A special investigation team has been constituted that will be probing this case, rape and murder of the minor. Alright, those are the broad details that we have so far. Brinda Adige joins us, women's rights activist. Brinda, another case coming in, another shocking case from Assam. Your first thoughts?
Yes, shocking, horrifying. I cannot even imagine what the family of that child is going through and what this child would have gone through with these 3 rapists and murderers. And it is important again and again to stress that the police make a watertight case. The prosecutor argues and establishes all the evidence, and the court must not be lenient and give concessions. Nothing short of capital punishment and fast track. So we are talking of all of this happening within 9 to 11 months, because constantly we see that these cases are reported, we debate and talk a lot, and then the police and the prosecution and the courts take their own sweet time. And then all these 3 fellows will languish in the jail at the expense of the taxpayers, continuously asking for filing mercy petitions. I think it is time for us to show the fear of law, A, and B, to also ensure that community takes up responsibility for protection. It is not enough that we depend only on the police, but the community also ensures, saying, if we see something like this, if we suspect something like this, we must get the police involved immediately.
Yes, Brinda, I see your point, but I don't know how much can the community be held responsible, because we're reporting another case coming in from another part of the country where the mob has lynched a rape accused. So that is another extreme of leaving everything to the mob, to the community. Police action is, of course, required. A fear of law needs to be required. How can that be, strengthened?
Community, what we say, is prevention. We know that she has gone missing, or we know that, this man was stalking her, or we know that, this man has been hanging around over there, and these 3 people are known elements of this nature. And the community steps in to say, hey, we do not accept this kind of behavior in this area of ours. Report to the police to say, there are these men who are hanging around over here and they are stalking this girl, or they are stalking somebody else. That's where I'm talking about community preventing something like this. and extending protection because she or some child might become the victim. The police, the prosecution and the judiciary have their job cut out for them. Why is this apathy shown by them for every such case? Because now you and I know that impunity has increased, and so rapists are murdering them. They are telling loudly the police can never prove that we are the rapists. Police might arrest them. Police might take their statements. But the prosecution is never able to establish forensic evidence to prove these three are the ones who have done it. And that is where they get acquitted. So the police and the prosecution have a very serious job. And once this is established, court must not be lenient. And they cannot go tariq pe tariq. It is a fast-track court. You address it fast-track. Don't give us new excuses. Oh, vacancies are there, typist is not there, electricity went away, we have gone on summer holidays. That is not fair. To a population of 1.4 billion, how can you make these excuses? Why should courts go on holidays at all? What is the need? We are, other people are not going on holidays. Does the revenue department go on holiday? No, there's a department.
Well, the reason that's cited, Brinda, is that even during holidays, important observations and pending work is done by the jurists. But I thank you for joining me on this and giving in your opinion. We move ahead now, viewers.